welcome to another episode of Captain's Log. Um, this week, this is June 22nd, 2024. Obviously, Sterling Archer should have become president in 2016. I think we can all agree that he would have been the true danger zone president. And fun fact is actually the shirt I got mugged in. I don't think the mugging had anything to do with the shirt, but yeah. Anyway, this captain's log. Basically, I'm just a regular guy trying to raise a budding family. Me, my wife, and one child. On Captain Blue Road. My wife goes by Cake, and our son is Cupcake. This is for him. This whole video is for him, for posterity's sake, and to show him, hey, look, with all the crap going on in the world, your dad was on the right side of things. So that's what this is all about. Yeah, I reposition that. It just looks so off. I took the because I've got blue in there. Cupcake. You were eating in your high chair. I was trying to get you it fed and changed right before I started. You were in the high chair. I took the blue filter out of that light, and you're like, more blue, more blue. I'm like, oh, okay, kiddo. Like, I guess we'll deal with the fuzzy, a little bit of fuzzy edges again. Like, I like having multiple lights and stuff. Oh, jeez. Of course, that response would come to you during stream. That's fine. Just me not getting back to my therapist for several days about scheduling, hoping the time slots that work for me still work for her. Oh, the joys of all the stuff and whatnot. Anyway, with all that spiel through, let's get started. With the Captain's Log theme song. I keep forgetting, and I know my theme song, but I keep forgetting that I can't. It's not in the key I need to have that flat there. Yeah, make a clown horn sound. Yo, we'll just put that away until next week. Overview of my week. It's here on the eastern coast of the United States, it has been heat wave all week. I work outside, so I still look a little bit matted. But even though I like washed my face and rinsed, at least the front of my hair, so it will look somewhat presentable on camera. It still looks like crap. I need a haircut soon. Maybe I'll do it this week. I don't know. But yeah, so it's been hot. I work outside, so it's been dealing with that. I had Wednesday off, Juneteenth. So got all that done. Basically, I decided to let Maddie and Cupcake back into this room. Well, and now to two, but Maddie's the one who keeps being on the carpet. Basically, I had thoroughly cleaned the carpet and used anti-cat stuff, the concoction that my wife found online. And there's still a little bit of urine smell. And so it's like, okay, well, I need to put something down to keep the cat from peeing on the carpet more. So it's the room's been gated off for like 2.5 weeks now. And yeah, so I moved the cat tree and the chinchilla cage over to double check the other corner where she had previously peed, and that was pretty bad too. So I'm like, okay, well, the tarp I had bought was too big because basically I've got a tarp and I've got foam floor tiles interlocking to lay over it. So it won't be carpeted, and there will be several layers of stuff between her and any scents. And it's a pretty heavy duty tarp, so hopefully, yeah. In the past, we've done for like to catch chinchilla poop per year, and we've done like shower curtains and stuff around the cage. Similar concepts, but it's the only carpeted room in the house. We're not at the stage where we're ready to rip up a carpet and possibly replace some urine soaked subfloor, on top of everything else. We're not there. Like we have a good chunk of the materials to do it. Got a bunch of flooring, yeah. It's just the time and being parents and having a million other projects to do. So yeah, my week is that was the past couple of days was me working on that project and what time I have. Jake has been working a lot. Well, okay, yesterday and today. So yesterday I was like super dad and doing laundry and dishes and all the things, making dinner, and it was great. I really enjoy being super dad because it makes me feel like I'm being useful and productive, like in a fulfilling and non-stop way. And when you're doing something like that for your family, like it feels good, So, that was my week. Log, do you have anything to add? How was your week? Oh, I left you sitting on the floor again. That's right. You didn't notice, like, everything behind me shifted a little bit, and that's because I measured sort of where the floor tiles will need to go. And made the determination that there's I had to move the table. The table weighs too much to put on foam floor tiles. That's not just gonna indent. That's just gonna rip it. Rip it good. Sorry, table. You're too heavy. That's fine. It's okay, table. As Cupcake would say. Love you, kiddo. So yeah, my week has just been hot. I sort of in Final Fantasy, I've done my usual stuff, but I've also done a little bit of other stuff. Uh, on my alt, basically leveling up her uh, third job, Bard, because that's the job her retainer is. And I'm like, this retainer needs to get some better materials. So and I got everything from Treasure Trove on my main. So it's like, yeah, why not? So yeah, I Final Fantasy 14 and that covers what I've been playing. Next week, it will cover what I've been playing a bit more. Um, slash less because of the 48-hour maintenance, but also early access for Dawn Trail, which it'll be rough to take an hour of Dawn Trail early access time out of my my weekend. But it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for you guys. Or for you, Cupcake, my son. Love you. What I've been doing. Yeah, pretty much said I'm going. That's how you know you're like getting into a flow. Like I already did said what I've been doing. I mean, okay. There's been other stuff. I've been trying to save the sod from the heat wave. So obviously I mentioned before that we got sod from a show Cake did, and it was doing really well up until middle of this heat wave, and then I was sort of looking, I was watering it nearly every day, and I know I should be watering it every day, but now we've got rain, so luckily I don't have to water it today. Hooray! Um, it's getting very hot. And I think they're doing a hot dog dance, which means I might have to walk away for just a minute. To start the next episode. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. I'll be right back. Mickey Mouse. Okay, they weren't hot dogged as far as I thought they were. It's okay. I got this under control. I'm a professional. Okay, new episode of Mickey begun. Dun dun dun. Um, Watching. Obviously, it's Saturday, so I watched the new episode of My Hero Academia. Tomorrow, I'll watch the new Demon Slayer. Still working my way through uh, Phantom, the Kid 1412, Kaito Kid 1412. Um, really enjoying it. Obviously, it was really interesting because Shinichi showed up early on in the series, and then later on Conan showed up, and I love it when anime plays plays on that kind of stuff. Um, Especially having watched all of Lupin the Third, and clearly, going into Detective Conan, well, like getting into both at the same time when they were on Adult Swim. Um, it was pretty clear that Kaito Kid was based on Lupin the Third. In fact, even in the series, a kid's father, the original Phantom, said that he had based his costume on Arsene Lupin. It's like, and we have Detective Conan versus Lupin the Third crossover specials. Uh, at least two of them. I hope there's more if there aren't already. If there are, and I don't know about them, I'm so upset. Um. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been watching. Occasionally I watch One Piece uh, with family in the evenings, and I just haven't had time to watch as much as I usually do this week. It's been a rough week. The heat just it makes everything drag, especially when you're working out in it. It's I've worked outside and worse, so not trying to. Anyway, I don't know exactly what I want to talk about this week on Politipop Theater. Um, it's just been so much more of the same nothing. Um, so I guess we'll just go over the basics for everyone since we have so here in the Politipop theater world, we have a couple key figures, and these can be anybody because they're just the eyeballs on the tongue depressors because everything about our political system here is very depressing, very depressing. It, it makes me sad. It makes me very sad. Um, so this can be anybody. They can be congressmen, senators, regular people, just random. I could pick a random journalist. Alright. But here we have genocidal maniac number one, Netanyahu. He's very angry all the time because we, even though we give them money to buy weapons from American weapon companies, you know, he wants more. He wants more. Always more. Always more. And then we have this guy. He's the president, Mr. Genocide Joe, and he's basically running on nothing except not being this guy who is the bad orange man who is a criminal record, and the time it is too long because he does not know how to do it like anything except like bankrupt businesses and con people, you know. And then we have this guy, he's RFK, he's genocidal maniac number 4. But it's okay because he's just going to take enough away to make people worry in November. So without any further ado, now to dive into those all the normal people like us, and then the genocidal maniacs who just want to have a forever war. So I don't know why I'm doing the accent. I kind of fall into it whenever I start up political theater, and it's just kind of fun to do, you know. It's what it is. Anyway. Ah! Okay. So, here is what I do, okay? I do this, and I say, take 2. So how about that baseball game? That's pretty cool, right? Yep. You know it's not cool? Genocide. It's did somebody say genocide? We're genocidal maniacs. We like to kill babies. We are terrible. We all should be in prison. We are all scumbags and should really fall off the face of the planet. That was kind of weird. Did anyone see that coming? I sure as heck didn't. Da 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 da. Once again, I literally have not reached the point of planning or scripting or like even picking. Like I'm gonna be honest. I'm so bad about putting in effort. It's hard enough putting in the effort to follow um, the genocide and the news and just how awful things are. It is hard enough to follow that, but on top of that, and raising a family, and doing what artistic expression I can here, streaming so that I can at least play some of the games that I own because life is too short. I bought them, might as well play them, at least try them all, and then figure out what I want to play. It's the whole goal of Project Reservoir. But yeah, the world's a mess, and even if it's something ridiculous and silly and is gonna get me demonetized the second YouTube catches that I've said genocide, 13 times in a video. Um, like, possibly putting a target on my back. But no one. That's the beauty of this being a log. Not you. Not this log. Not. Yeah. That's the beauty about this being a log. Like, it's not meant to be seen. If some people see it and some parts resonate with people, then good. Maybe it'll spark some change, and that's all I can really do for my own sanity is to speak out against the atrocity because like I you can't stop the government from deducting taxes from it, but you can't not pay taxes. The only way to oppose your tax dollars going to funding, you know, war crimes and genocide. It's to to vote and make your voice heard in any way you can. I'm not in a place where I can just pack up the weekend and go to a rally or something like or a protest. Like I've got a family to support. Like there's so many Americans, and that's the thing. Like if you see this, speak out in any way you can. Like share. I normally won't say share the videos, but like share that people out there are trying to make their voice heard. Like, and I mean that's why this war is just it's Vietnam 2.0 essentially. It's because the U.S. couldn't exert control over what was being shown on TikTok, and the world could see that war crimes were happening, laws were being broken, all that stuff. Um, Speaking of wars, in Vietnam, oh man, I'm on fire with these transitions. Today is why I love it, because I'm glad it's dark enough that the green screen doesn't like completely override it. Um, this show started during Vietnam. And it was very much a commentary on Vietnam, but it's about Korea. MASH. Um, this this is one of my dad's favorite shows, if not his favorite show. right up there with Monty Python's Flying Circus, Sanford and Son. Funnily enough, when my dad passed, I was spending time, trying to figure out, you know, just trying to find some connection with him. Watched The Outlaw Josie Wales, which I'm not a Clint Eastwood fan. Um, that movie had some problems, but I knew that was one of my dad's favorite movies. I think it was his favorite movie. But MASH, and this I actually did not even get all the way through this. I think I stopped in season 4. Just between moving around places and whatnot, I need to just pick it back up. But it was one of my dad's favorite shows. Uh, I think it was around the time I was finishing college. He, you know, didn't know what to give me for Christmas. Just sent me some money, and I put it toward this, and sent him a picture. I'm like, hey, all right, this is what you got me for Christmas, so thanks. And, yeah, it's. I very much feel that Scrubs was sort of in some ways in the same. I like it for very much the same reasons that I like MASH, but it's MASH just spoke so much more timelessly. And I think that's one of the reasons why it still holds up today, and why the series finale was just such a big deal, and broke so many, like, just shattered records. It, it spoke out against crap and the futility of war. It's probably something I should start watching. Especially, and that's probably one of the reasons why this, aside from having a NICU baby, and knowing that the IDF was bombing babies in incubators, in addition to hospitals. In addition to being angry over that, like, MASH is about mobile army surgical hospital. Like, it's about and like that's the big point they make in the show. This is when shelling is happening nearby, and they're like doing some. The Hawkeye would like yell out the door, "Hey, like, this is a hospital. Like, take that somewhere else." So yeah, it's fantastic series, hilarious, topical, timeless. Um, Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Um, that's why I love it. We got goals for the week. Rig the green screens, didn't do it. Remaining sound foam, didn't do it 'cause I'm doing floors instead. Like, I was going to, and then the floor project, like, just on a whim a day and a half ago. I was like, I really should just do the rest of it. And my wife was like, just do it. And I'm like, okay. I mean, the worst part, especially with the heat wave, is waiting for the carpet to dry. This room does get toasty, so I guess between the air conditioner dehumidifying and the heat baking the room a little bit, evaporated pretty quick. Hopefully tomorrow I can vacuum it, everything out of the carpet. Plus, once I have those foam mats there, oh my gosh, the exercising is going to be gotten so much easier because I'll have I've obviously got the arthritis and the knee. Um, I'll actually have like a surface in here that like I could. I mean, carpet's great for working out, but extra bouncy padding, like heck yeah, let's go, let's do it. Um, everything green screen. I mean, the wire has moved since I moved the cat screen stuff, so I'll get there. I'm gonna leave those the same. Performance. I'm gonna be honest. I overestimated my abilities by a lot, and I have pulled when I got new valve oil for my trumpet and got it up and going. I did try playing a little bit, and it's okay. But I don't have the amateur at the moment. I'm going to need to work my way up if I'm going to seriously uh, play trumpet more again. And with the heat wave and all the stuff I've been doing around the house, I didn't have the time to practice, even attempt to practice until last night, and yeah, that didn't go well. So apologies, Cupcake. This week I do not have a musical performance for you. I feel pretty bad about it. This whole week has been an off week. That's fine. I know a good chunk of it is because of the heat wave. It's throwing me way out of whack. It's throwing everything out of whack. Also, I have an email that I have to send this weekend. Very important one. So, pick what to talk about and perform next week. We already did that. Next week, yeah, I'm going to talk about DNA Squared, an amazing anime. And I'm going to channel my Takeo Ishii and sing Chicken Attack and do some yodeling for everyone. So, Log will be my backup singer. I think you'll find is it's going to be a little sharp, but it's pretty well rounded. Anyway, I think that's it for my log this week. It's just been an exhausting week. It really has. I know I'm gonna go into Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail very soon, in a week. And then I'm probably going to be just streaming a lot more and whatnot. At least until my vacation. Um, yeah. Anyway, have a great week. And I hope you enjoyed this, this vlog, Cupcake.